Well, good morning, Galilee. This is Paula, and I am back. And thank you, Joan, for jumping in last week. Um, what I want to talk about today is the new year. Um, Obviously, for us, it's a whole new slate. And I got to thinking, though, with God, I don't think He thinks one way or other of a new year. And we are blessed that any day we can start out with a new slate. However, I think we can focus when it's officially on the calendar a new year. And I know normally it's like losing weight, maybe, eating better, exercise more. This year, I'm really going to focus on having a better relationship with God. Something I've been working on for the last couple of years, but it's a process, and I have to admit that sometimes I fail, but I always get back to it and feel so much better. Um, so the one thing I'm going to do that I tend to slip up on, and I know better, is go to God first when I'm having a problem, when there's issues or just something that I'm dwelling on, or it's hanging over your head, giving it to Him. I know when I do that, I feel so much better because I've done it, and I've done it this past week. Made a huge difference in how I felt. And how I just continue to go on. So that's what I'm thinking about, what I'm going to do. I'm not thinking about it. I've already started. I'm focused. And then, I was looking up ideas for the new year for Christians mainly. And it's what you need to do to get closer to God in your relationship. But it's pretty much the same process with anything we do. And for me, it's starting in the morning, reading scripture, devotional, or whatever. And if I don't do it in the morning, it usually doesn't happen. I get busy, life happens. So for me, it's morning. It's more of a quiet time. And I do devotions and things like that. I'm going to try to be more intentional with being in the Bible, and focus on a different book at a time. And if I have any questions, I can take them to Pastor. So anyway, that's what I'm planning on doing. So it'd be interesting to hearing what you're doing, or planning on doing. So, but we'll put that aside right now. For one thing, it's so funny because we've been so busy at church from Thanksgiving through Christmas with Advent and the meals and everything. But when you look at the announcement sheet on the back, we're still going strong. And the one thing coming up is a celebration for Dylan this Sunday. He's going to be officially commissioned and have this installation. And I had wanted to do something through fellowship ministry. And now I know we can, because I found out his parents aren't leaving. They don't have to be at the airport till 5. So we're planning on a luncheon after the 10:45 service. And so I hope as many as possible can attend. I think we all care so much for him, and it's wonderful that some of his family will be attending to witness this great occasion. And then, of course, it's a bad thing, and I guess I know Al Tipton is, with the Lord, and I'm sure his family thinks that too. They're such a faithful family. And I know he was 92, but boy, you're never ready. Such a sweet man. I'll just miss seeing his sweet face. But we'll have Betty, who has a beautiful face. And I know that next week at his service, it'll be a huge, outpouring of love, I'm sure. So, this is what happens in life. There's good and there's bad. But he's luckier than all of us because he's up there with the Lord and we're still here, in the chaos. And that's where we need to hand everything over to God so we can get through all of this, because it doesn't seem like much has changed from 2021, except that God is with us and we know that, and He is in control. So no matter what, if we allow that and give it all to Him, then we can have peace. And so, saying that, I know Joan started last week, but it'd be nice if we could become a little more maybe interactive depending on what we're talking about. And so I would love to see some comments on this. Maybe like what you've decided to do for 2022 to be closer to God in your life, or to, have a stronger relationship, or whatever you want to call it. So maybe put down your resolution, or maybe something that has happened to you that has strengthened your faith, or just whatever. I just think it might be fun to start off the new year with maybe we can call it our little Galilee support group. You don't have to leave your house, so you don't have to wear a mask. So I just think maybe that'd be fun. So hopefully a couple of you will, respond, and maybe we can get something going. It only takes one or two people, and then sometimes it gets rolling. And then having said that, I didn't print it out, but I want you to remember to please, look at the announcement sheets. That's that prayer list grows larger and larger. So please say prayers, and maybe send a card or whatever. And I forgot to mention another very important thing coming up is our blood drive on January 20th. I believe it's from 1 to 7. It's on a Thursday. And boy, blood donations are needed. So really think about this and spread the word. I know I've shared, I took a picture of Kathy's flyer, shared it on my neighborhood's Facebook page. It's on Facebook. It's on the Galilee's Facebook page. Kathy's going to put up a couple flyers, but I truly believe sometimes word of mouth, let your people know, like your friends or whatever, because I really hope we have a good turnout, because boy, is it needed. And it's just a great thing that we can do for our community through Galilee. So keep that in mind. And as always, as I like to say, keep looking up, and see you next